Have you ever found yourself drifting away from the noise of the world, feeling like the things that used to matter just don't anymore? It's as if the everyday struggles, gossip, and even the small talk that once filled your days now seem distant, almost irrelevant. You might have started to wonder, is there something wrong with me? Why am I losing interest in everything that used to make up my world? You're not alone. Many who walk the path of being one of the chosen ones experience this shift, a deep, almost spiritual detachment from the chaos around them. In this video, we're going to explore 7 powerful reasons why you might be losing interest in human affairs. And trust me, by the end, you'll not only understand why it's happening, but also embrace this change as a sign of your true awakening. Stick with me, because what you're about to discover might just change the way you see yourself and the world around you forever. 1. Vision beyond the ordinary. The first reason why you may feel disconnected from human affairs is that your perception has undergone a profound shift. You've developed a vision that transcends the ordinary, allowing you to see beyond the surface-level concerns that occupy most people's minds. While others are engrossed in the fleeting concerns of daily life, like material success, social status, or trivial disputes, you find yourself drawn to deeper truths that lie beneath the surface. This elevated awareness is not a burden. It's a gift that enables you to perceive the world in a way that few can. It's as though you've been granted a vision similar to that of Tiresias, the blind prophet from Greek mythology, who could see truths that were hidden from others. Your sight isn't limited to the physical world, but rather you possess an intuitive understanding of the fundamental nature of reality. This ability to see beyond the veil of the ordinary is the foundation upon which your entire awakening is built. As you continue to develop this gift, you'll find yourself increasingly detached from trivial concerns and more attuned to the profound mysteries that lie at the heart of existence. Now that we've uncovered the first reason, let's move on to another crucial aspect of your awakening, your understanding of time. 2. Understanding time's illusory nature. As your vision expands, so does your understanding of time. You've come to realize that time, as most people understand it, is an illusion. The linear progression of past, present, and future is not a fixed reality, but a fluid construct that can be bent and shaped by perception. This realization fundamentally alters your relationship with the world. While others are caught in the relentless march of minutes and hours, you have awakened to a reality where the present moment holds infinite potential. You understand that true fulfillment doesn't lie in chasing future aspirations or clinging to past regrets, but in fully embracing the now. This deep, visceral knowing that the past, present, and future are interconnected threads in the grand tapestry of existence liberates you from the temporal concerns that dominate the lives of so many. As you continue to deepen your understanding of time's illusory nature, you'll find yourself moving through life with a newfound sense of freedom and purpose. With this new perspective on time, you'll naturally begin to shift your focus from the material to the spiritual, which brings us to our next point. 3. Shift from material to spiritual values. As you awaken to your true nature, a significant shift occurs in your values and priorities. The material pursuits that once held sway over your life, such as the accumulation of wealth, status, and possessions, begin to lose their luster. Instead, you find yourself yearning for spiritual growth and enlightenment. This shift isn't about rejecting the physical world, but rather recognizing that true fulfillment cannot be found in external achievements. It lies within, in the cultivation of a deep and abiding connection to the divine essence that is your true self. Like the Tibetan yogi Milarepa, who renounced his worldly possessions in pursuit of spiritual enlightenment, you too are drawn to a life of simplicity and inner reflection. As you embrace this shift, you naturally detach from superficial concerns. The pursuit of material success gives way to a deeper yearning for meaning, purpose, and spiritual connection. This transformation is a clear sign that you are aligning yourself with the higher truths of the universe, ready to embark on a path of profound personal growth. Now, when you begin to see the world in this way, You might also start to notice how the universe responds to your inner transformation. It's almost as if doors you never knew existed begin to open. New opportunities, including financial abundance, can flow into your life more effortlessly as you align with this deeper purpose. If you're curious about how to tap into this flow and attract huge money effortlessly, there's something I think you'll find really eye-opening. A rogue NASA scientist has uncovered some shocking wealth secrets, and these could be the key to unlocking the financial freedom you've been seeking. If that sparks your interest, check out the link in the comments below to learn more. But for now, let's continue our journey of understanding why these changes are happening within you. As your values shift, so too does your relationship with the world around you, particularly with the consumer culture that dominates modern society. 4. Rejection of consumer culture. With your newfound spiritual focus, you may find yourself increasingly at odds with the consumer culture that pervades modern society. The relentless pursuit of material goods, the constant pressure to buy, consume, and discard, begins to feel hollow and meaningless in the face of your growing spiritual awareness. You start to see that the true cost of consumer culture is not just financial, but also spiritual and ecological. The endless cycle of consumption not only depletes the planet's resources, but also diminishes the human spirit, leaving many feeling empty and disconnected. As one of the chosen ones, you feel a natural inclination to reject this culture of consumerism in favor of a life of simplicity, sustainability, and mindfulness. You begin to see the beauty in the natural world and recognize that true wealth lies not in possessions, but in the cultivation of a deep connection to the earth and all its creatures. This rejection of consumerism leads to a deeper embrace of solitude and reflection, which we will explore next. 5. Embrace of solitude and reflection. As you detach from superficial concerns, you may find yourself increasingly drawn to solitude and inner reflection. While the world often views solitude as loneliness, you begin to understand it as a sacred space, a place of deep healing, growth, and transformation. In the stillness of solitude, you can hear the whispers of your soul, the quiet voice of intuition and inner wisdom that is often drowned out by the chaos of the outside world. Practices like meditation, contemplation, and self-inquiry become vital tools in your journey of self-discovery. Through these practices, the layers of conditioning and false identity that have accumulated over your lifetime begin to fall away, revealing the true essence of your being. This embrace of solitude is not a rejection of the world, but rather a deeper engagement with it, allowing you to know and love yourself more fully, and in turn, love and serve others better. As you grow comfortable in solitude, you become increasingly attuned to higher truths, which guide your actions and decisions. 6. Alignment with higher truths. With a deeper connection to your inner self, you start to align with the higher truths that govern the universe. These truths aren't merely intellectual concepts, but deep, visceral knowings that resonate at the core of your being. Like the great polymath John Dee, who sought to bridge the worlds of science and spirituality, you are drawn to explore the hidden mysteries of existence. You begin to see the world through the lens of unity and interconnectedness, recognizing that all life is woven together in a vast web of meaning and purpose. As you align with these higher truths, the petty concerns and trivial dramas that once consumed you fade into insignificance. In their place, a deeper understanding of the fundamental oneness of all creation emerges. This alignment with higher truths isn't a passive process, but an active engagement with the world. You are called to be an agent of change, bringing your unique gifts and talents to bear on the challenges and opportunities of the present moment. Finally, this alignment with higher truths naturally leads you to focus on global and cosmic concerns, which are essential to your journey as one of the chosen ones. 7. Focus on global and cosmic concerns. As your alignment with higher truths deepens, you find yourself increasingly drawn to a life of service and activism, focused on global and cosmic concerns. No longer content to simply observe the world from a distance, you feel a powerful call to action, a responsibility to use your unique gifts to make a positive difference. This focus on global and cosmic concerns stems from a recognition that we are all interconnected, that the well-being of each is intimately tied to the well-being of all. You begin to see the world as a single living organism, constantly evolving in response to the choices and actions of every individual. As one of the chosen ones, you are called to be a guardian and steward of this precious web of life. Whether through environmental activism, social justice work, or simply cultivating compassion in your daily life, you become a powerful force for change and transformation. This focus on global and cosmic concerns isn't a burden but a sacred privilege. It's an opportunity to align your life with a higher purpose, making a lasting difference in the world. As you step into this role, you find yourself supported by the very forces of the universe, guiding you to fulfill your unique destiny. In conclusion, the journey of the chosen ones is not an easy one, but it is deeply rewarding. The 7 reasons we've explored, your vision beyond the ordinary, understanding time's illusory nature, shifting from material to spiritual values, rejecting consumer culture, embracing solitude, aligning with higher truths, and focusing on global and cosmic concerns are all signs of your awakening. These experiences set you apart, guiding you on a path of profound transformation and growth. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. As you continue to walk this path, trust in the wisdom of your soul and the guidance of the universe. Embrace your role as a beacon of light and wisdom, knowing that every step you take brings you closer to fulfilling your true purpose. You are one of the chosen ones, destined for a life that transcends the ordinary, and the world is waiting for you to step into your power. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that delves into the mysteries of life and the journey of the chosen ones. Leave a comment below about your experiences, and let's continue this conversation together.